franchise QB, you're at least working with him and you give him your support and stamp of approval, and it's not a hostile relationship, then yeah, you have a chance to be successful. But the what the fucks showed no faith in Haskins from the get-go. So it was a failed experiment from the get-go. And then you bring in a defensive-minded head coach who notoriously defensive-minded head coaches don't have patience for bad quarterback play because they look, my defense I'm giving you.
I don't disagree with what you're saying, but I think that's also too why Cam Newton was able to be so great so fast is because he didn't have an offensive guru or QB coach trying to save him, trying to change him, stuff like that. He let Cam be Cam, both personality and leadership-wise and also play style.
Cam and Haskins are two totally different quarterbacks.
Exactly. And so I think going into this situation, also to your point, I mean, we knew Haskins was going to take development. He only had 1 year of full-time starting at Ohio State.
It was an elite year.
So, yeah, it was an elite year, but they also had a lot of elite players across the offensive line. Across the offensive...
in general.
Yeah, in general.
McLaren.
Yeah. So...
Scary Terry.
So we knew it was going to take time, but
he didn't really give him a chance. He came out...
He didn't have a chance as soon as he went in with Gruden.
Yeah.
And after that, I mean, he's pretty much fucked.
That's why I can't blame Haskins. I give him about 20% of the blame because, you were on the field, but you didn't predict losing both your starting running backs.
For the Bears' backup job next year.
I hope he goes to Indy or New England.
Somebody could be worse than Mitch Trubisky, bro. We'll stay away from that.
If Haskins gets cut or traded, I would want him to go somewhere to Indy or hell Philly, somewhere where they need QBs and they foster a positive environment for QBs no matter who's the starter. Washington has never fostered a healthy, positive environment for any quarterback to thrive there.
It's kind of the redemption quarterback. It's like the redemption quarterback.
Patrick Ramsey was a first-round pick. He went to Tulane.
Okay.
Can you tell me anything else about him?
No.
Exactly.
Wasn't he a bust?
I just said I had to tell you his whole name. He was a first round pick, and he went to Tulane. How many first round picks coming out of Tulane, bro? Name one.
What was Forte? Second, third round?
Second or third? Forte was better than Ramsey ever was, but
by far.
Yeah, so it's just anybody who's played quarterback for the Redskins since what?
Well, let's put it this way: if Washington doesn't have a mascot, if they don't have a mascot, they don't deserve a quarterback.
That might be the episode title.
Yeah,
if your team doesn't have a mascot, you don't deserve a quarterback.
The other news we got to talk about of the week: Broncos signed defensive tackle Mike Purnell to a 3-year, $10 million extension.
Feel good story. He's come up with a bunch of career years for them. He was crying. He got cut 10 times by 6 teams.
And with that, we moved to college football. Well, I go get some pad thai from a cup.
Fam, don't eat on my fucking pad thai. We're gonna be fighting. Seriously, I bought that pad thai for me.
If you guys ever wondered what the voices are here, these guys are 2 former linemen. If you can't tell by their conversations, right here,
it revolves around food, respect, boundaries, and occasionally grooming styles,
and finding how to eat.
Oh my God!
Wait, what'd you say?
And finding out how to eat.
That is true.
Oh, you got to find it. Yeah. All right, call.
Shout out to wherever you got pad thai for not giving you utensils.
Oh yeah! Shout out to the vegan spot that has really great pad thai and Hawaiian fried rice, but didn't give me silverware. I don't know if the Uber driver realized he didn't give me the silverware, and maybe the restaurant did actually give me the silverware, but he just looked at me. But I don't know why you wouldn't put the silverware in the bag that the food came in. There was no silverware in the bag, and it just makes no sense that way. What other way would you give me silverware? Utensils, I should say, because they're not going to give me silverware. But yeah, good Lord.
So now Pete's eating it out of a Del Taco cup.
Pete,
thanks
God
for talking.
damn it.
He hates your college segment that much, so I'm going to go on with you.
Fam, you're buying me food now. You owe me a meal. This motherfucker's going to eat all the good pad thai in the corner with little crumpled up nuts in it. He's going to eat that part of the pad thai. He's that person. The best part of something you want, Like, if you have the big fry and you want the big fry all day, he'll reach in the bag and take the big fry and eat that shit.
At least he has the balls to do it.
Like a scumbag, but yeah.
Let's push this on. All right, so college football news. Let me read it out to you. Arizona head coach Kevin Sumlin and Kansas head coach Les Miles have COVID-19.
Yes, indeed. The Pac-12 hasn't started yet. They probably got a bunch of people with pad. Damn it. Now I was about to say pad thai.
All there in the Pac-12.
You know what's scary? You know what's scary? On YouTube, they have, and TV, they have so many, like, on TV, if you notice, they have those pad thai commercials. Like, it's like some old lady, like some old couple, and then like some old dude backpacking through Europe or some shit. And they're like, you're pad thai, pad thai, pad thai. I'm just like for the past month, I've been seeing all that shit. And now that I crave pad thai and I got this day, I'm wondering, like, was it me who wanted pad thai? Or did the government?
The feds are still fucking with your head right now. I'm telling you right now.
I just realized
they know what you're watching, so they're like, this motherfucker's been on a diet. Pad thai.
I haven't said I wanted pad thai in like 7 months.
I think pad thai is gluten free too.
Is it?
Yeah,
I
think the sauce is so sweet. I think it's fattening because I'm fat. So I just assume if it's sweet, like,
I mean, just because it's gluten free doesn't mean it's healthy.
See the things I deal with. But yeah, both those guys have COVID. It's spreading. I have a friend who's in college, and some of these places really aren't handling it the best way. But yeah, Notre Dame. They're playing their first game this weekend after like 2 weeks off, because their total number for the people who had it in the outbreak was 39 people.
Damn.
Notre Dame.
There's no way college football is gonna finish. No way, dude. They're getting 40 new people with COVID.
I don't even know if NFL is gonna finish
in 3 weeks.
Exactly, it's all starting to happen.
In 3 weeks, they had 39 people sick from COVID at Notre Dame.
In one team?
One team.
Yeah, so
that includes coaches
have
too.
fun while you can, boys.
Yeah, when's the first person going to die? What's going to happen?
Well, technically that person already happened, but they're still legally disputing that. But the family's like, he died of a blood clot to his heart after he got diagnosed with COVID. So they're saying it's a COVID-19 related blood clot.
Interesting.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
I feel like that's how they fuck you on the insurance settlement claim. It's like they'll look at the wording, a COVID-19 related blood clot. Like, who the fuck says that? Like that
insurance companies for sure.
Like, yeah, when they're fucking you out of here, like, you got to pay more premiums, but you're not gonna get the full amount of money. You're gonna get this in an installment over 20 years. What? But yeah, what was next on that list? I have it in front of me.
On that list, there is going to be Houston player plays his first game of the season against Tulane after 5 weeks.
Houston has canceled and postponed like 8 games this year. That doesn't.
No, we just think still going.
I think you just like have sleep apnea from the pad thai you keep eating, you fat bastard, and the rice. You can give me the list and I'll read it faster. Thank you.
What's Mac?
I hope my phone's all greasy from that pad thai residuals on there as well.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna start putting accounts in my name. This is ridiculous. But yeah, to answer your question, the mid athletic conference, the
MAC.
Yeah, I always forget what it stands for.
Just say the MAC.
Yeah, but I forget what it stands for. But yeah, everybody usually just says the MAC.
Okay.
So yeah, they're gonna play a 6-game season. And also that QB, the dude I was telling you about in that documentary.
Oh, I watched it.
What'd you think?
Wait, you're talking about what's his name?
Eric Kelly or whatever his name is.
Yeah, Greg Kelly. Yeah, I watched it. Wow, you guys got me fucked up on that, actually. Anyways, I can talk about that later. But is he playing?
I think he'll probably be playing Eastern Michigan. It's funny because I think you tweeted or you said it. You're like, he has such a beautiful face or beautiful body, but such a nasty, horrible fucking situation.
Well, yeah, but he didn't even do it.
That's the whole controversy. That's the whole controversy behind the documentary.
Right.
People are like, they still treat him like he did it. That's some dark shit though. But yeah, so I guess they're playing a 6-game season with the championship game. But Trey Lance, the biggest news, pretty much today for college football. Trey Lance of North Dakota State, quarterback. He beat Central Arkansas this past week and declared for the draft. He's supposed to be like a top 5 pick. And in only 17 games, he threw for like 30 touchdowns and 1 pick and had like 16 rushing touchdowns. So he's pretty much a beast and destined to be first-round darling. And, yeah, they had a 1-game season. So they were all like, oh, this is great. This is fantastic. And then lastly, Baylor canceled all football activities again because of a current outbreak. Just a bunch of schools are just rescheduling games and then not saying it, and then 2 weeks later when they're about to play their first game,
they're like, oh, we already rescheduled that.
Yeah,
we already let them know.
Yeah, we're canceling games because of the outbreak, and then also there's a hurricane down there.
Another hurricane.
Texas?
Hurricane
Delta or something like that.
Yeah, Hurricane Delta.
And the Saints aren't evacuating.
Yeah, the Saints are going to evacuate.
And they're still planning to play Monday night.
Are the teams playing in the cities that they are from right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But for basketball, they're all in Florida?
They were, yeah.
Okay.
Now there's only 1 game left. Maybe 2.
3?
No, 1.
1, but probably.
4.
Maybe.
Where's your Clipper blue?
4 for lucky.
Just maybe 2.
Jeez. All right. There's
No.
there's the sensitivity there,
No,
right?
no,
Like,
no, no.
He wasn't
I
bragging
forgot to
about
play
those
this.
Lakers slippers today.
I could not go Lakers.
Okay,
honestly.
can we finish on with the segment, please? Thank you.
Yeah, on the Taker tangent.
Oh, that was it?
That was it. I told you it was a short list. It was a short list.
still so
Since
damn
you
long.
guys are sharing the rundown, I'll go read it out. All right. Florida Governor Rick DeSantis lifts athletic stadium restrictions. Take or tangent?
So he pretty much said they can open up to 100,000 capacity, but Miami says they still plan on only going up to 13 or 20
The Dolphins.
for the next 2 home games or whatever they have left. So, yeah, man, it's Florida. That's all I got to say.
Florida is Floriding their ass off. How many concerts are they going to have at these athletic stadiums now and then claim that, well, we're having the concert in an athletic stadium, so you can't cancel it?
So are concerts being booked over there right now?
But that could be a technicality.
I mean,
Somebody could put together a flag football game or some shit and say, we rented out this thing, and then some high school teams show up, and it's actually like, they could do that. Like, Florida, they're shaky and shifty with their laws when they want to pass money through.
Well, here's the thing that I'm thinking is going on, because these teams are they have more to lose with bad shit happening compared to where, like, the governor and politics are going to happen. So, like, it's more up so basically, I think what the governor's doing is just trying to score some brownie points by saying, hey, to these companies, they can do it, but the companies do it themselves. Yeah, but the thing is,
fuck up again.
But
they're fucking up right now. We're in the midst of a fuck up.
The bigger teams, like the NFL teams, are probably going to be like, no, but I think the problem's going to be in more like the colleges, something maybe like the smaller colleges that have a big fan base. Those places are going to be packed, spreading all this stuff compared with the NFL, because the NFL has a lot more money online, where these guys are like, oh, we're free to go do our thing.
This is a lick.
And then that's what's going to cause more to this problem. So
that's true.
So basically, it's like you have the option to do it. The more people that have more to lose are going to make responsible decisions. Be like, we'll limit it to where the other people are like, we're free, game on, and then there goes Florida.
It's crazy because like Louisiana's like lifting some of their safety protocols to let people in the stadium, so they're going to make it. There's not going to be like a self check at the gate, and that's just the Louisiana.
Yeah. I mean, I get it that people feel like their freedoms are taken away, their sports are taken away. I mean, like when sports came back on after the shutdown, thank God, and like we all met after that and stuff like that. But my God, like it is a sport. Thank God it's back, but it's still got to make good decisions. And that governor is just not making good decisions by just opening the door for bad things to happen.
Yeah.
All right, next one, Eric.
How you gonna say next one, Eric? And you're looking at the rundown.
Well, he was reading them. He was reading good.
The next one. He
was reading good.
The whole world has heard about this. No doubt, it's in not just the sports world. It's not just in the political world. It's in the entire universe. Trump had COVID-19. Take a tangent.
Can he go first? I like to feed the hot hand.
Appreciate that. All I can say is, I'm like, oh, okay, he